Yeah, we in there. Alright, I think we in a good spot. Here we are, back at it again. Another night, another video. So, I'm pretty sure we all understand by now, like, if we being honest, like, the American dream is just about dead. We got housing, we got jobs, we got low income, we got AI, we got the algorithms changing on social media, man. By now, we can all agree that just about everything in the American dream is dead. And we've had the rise of quiet quitting. We've had the rise of people getting fired from federal jobs from places that was like dang near bulletproof, which is like Amazon and FedEx and UPS and things like that, man. We've had a lot of different options for work, for income, for gainful employment, might I add. But the thing is, as much as I've heard people say, you know, show up to these jobs and do the bare minimum and go home, don't do nothing more, or I'm not striving for the American dream anymore, or things of that nature, man. I'm not in agreement with it because maybe it's just the optimism in me. I still have that thought in the back of my head, like somehow, some way, man, I'm gonna make it. I'm. This just me being honest with y'all. Vulnerable moment of vulnerability. I don't know how, like, but I know this. I would never get a bare minimum. Never. For as long as I've been employed and as I've participated in different things and endeavored in different things in my life, I've always seen that people who give the bare minimum effort wise, that's usually what you get out. And I think for a lot of people, um, their expectations aren't meeting reality a lot of times. So let's just be honest. Even me included. I'm nobody. But we all ain't gonna make it. I ain't saying we all can't, and I ain't saying we all shouldn't try. But everybody not gonna make it. That's cool. That's all right. That's a reality we all have to come to terms with in life. But this is the thing about it. It don't mean we don't try. It don't mean we don't got here and put our best foot forward. You see what I'm saying? Like, just think of somebody that's real talented at something. Let's take it from something simple like sports. Say you very talented in sports, but you come in there, I'ma just do whatever I gotta do to be a starter. Whatever I gotta do to be better than everybody else to have that starting position, I'm gonna do that and nothing more. You know what happens? You become that person that's just a role player. You become that person that doesn't stand out. You become that person that's, you know, just averaging some average points and not the person who looked to as the leading scorer, as the leading blocker, as the all star, as the all American. You become that person who just, yeah, he was there. He didn't contribute much, but what he had to, but he was there. That's what happened when you get a bare minimum. And I feel like if you get life the bare minimum, that's what you're gonna get out. You got some people who like, oh yeah, I'm going to the gym, man, but I go to the gym just to stay moving. I respect that because it's exercise. But then you got other people who go in here and like, hey, I want to exercise because I want to be strong for my kids. I want to be around for my grandkids. I'm trying to take my diet more serious so I can be more effective and efficient out in the world. Maybe I have a job where I'm sitting down all day. I do that so I don't lose mobility in my hips and my knees and my joints and things like that. Maybe I have a labor intensive job so I go and exercise outside of that job so that I could be more proficient and more efficient in what I already do. It may be a lot of different things, but I just feel like honestly, what you put in is what you're gonna get out a lot of times. Sometimes it's not like that. Like, let's be honest. Sometimes you're gonna go over the top and you're gonna give a lot of effort and you're gonna get a little bit back. I've witnessed that in recent years in my experience in my new career, but that don't mean I come out here and just like I'm just gonna show up and do just enough. That I just me y'all me. I ain't saying for everybody me. That's just not how it go. And I ain't gonna lie, when you got this, that ain't how it go. Like you can't just show up and do the bare minimum and leave. because then you get placed below everybody else. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times you do gotta go over the top all the time until you prove yourself. And then you gotta reprove yourself. And then you gotta prove yourself again. And then you gotta keep proving until it ain't nothing left to be said. You better than everybody. And it's undeniable. You see what I'm saying? And still it may go unrecognized. Still nobody may care. Like, let's be honest. And if you a man, a lot of your life gonna be like that. But that's okay. That don't mean we show up and we do the bare minimum and we leave. I can't do that. If you really consider yourself a supporter of me, um, if you follow anything that I do, if you believe in anything that we trying to build here, right, in this nation and moving forward, then you know like the bare minimum is not enough no more. People who doing the bare minimum, let's be honest, they getting left behind. AI replace people who doing the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Entry level roles. That's bare minimum. If you want to just stay entry level the whole time, that's cool, but something replaced you. So it's really the world only left for the people who going over the top. Like let's keep it G. Even in a survival scenario, say we hit a SHTF moment for y'all who preppers and all that stuff, y'all understand. But say we hit a moment like that, then guess what? You do the bare minimum, you're not gonna survive. I'm gonna do just enough to make sure I can make it through the night. Hey, like sometimes you gotta do that, but a lot of times you better do enough to prepare for the next week, the next month. Because if not, you're not gonna survive. And that's what it's looking like in these times, man. Everybody who out here giving the bare minimum, they falling short. They getting left behind. This world that we live in now, I'm saying on this side of the earth, right here where we at in this planet, um, is nothing left for people who doing the bare minimum. Sorry if you feel like that's all you have to give, man. I respect that, bro. Like just keep doing you and survive. But for people that's got more and know they got more and know they have more to give and they want to give more to life, yeah, you gonna have to. Other than that, you not gonna make it out here, bro. Like it sucks to say, but average is done. Bare minimum is done. I don't think you're gonna be able to make it in America in the next 10 years doing the bare minimum. Just doing enough. I don't think you're gonna be able to make unless you like superiorly gifted and you can come out here and your bare minimum is like over the top, then yeah, maybe you might be alright. But I don't think nobody really gonna be able to survive out here like being middle class doing the bare minimum. It's not gonna happen. And that sucks to say because I feel like as a nation, if we the most free and all this other stuff, we got all these other opportunities, all that cliche BS. We should be able to at least give some effort and get something back. But how it look like how it's going, man, like just doing the bare minimum is not gonna cut it. Not in America, not in 2026, and from here on, it's not gonna cut it. So I ain't got nothing left for y'all, man. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this topic in the comments, man. Drop it down below. Like it if you like it. If you don't, hey, dislike it. You know how I feel about that. But I have nothing more for y'all. Y'all have a great night. I'm out.